Dribbles, and welcome back to my Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough. We are currently in the lower city, going through all the quests, and basically just going systematically through all the buildings and doing looting and questing and all that other stuff. Before we get into it today, as always, I have my spiel to get through. If you'd like to support this channel, you can just do so in a number of ways. For free on Twitch, you can give me a follow, and on YouTube you can give me a subscribe, and that helps promote this channel. If you'd like to donate financially, there is a Streamlabs donation page to do an outright, one-time donation, or you can become a patron over on Patreon. Patrons get exclusive access to a once per month Q&A post/video combo, so check out my Patreon if you're interested in that. Also, I do have an unusual stream schedule. The best way to get a heads up on when I'm going to be streaming next is to follow me on Twitter. The link is down below. So let's get started. Before we actually get into the game itself, I've been putting my VODs on YouTube, and I've been getting copyright claims on the last 3 or 4 videos. It's always on music, and it's always the a claim that you can't do the erase song option with. So I'm going to turn this down to 5. I said 5. If I still get copyright claimed on the music, I'm going to have to just put this down to 0. I've been refuting the claims because I will say that these claims, there are some of those bogus, somebody just copyrights everything they can, or they say it's theirs. It's not really theirs. But they're trying to copyright it so they can get ad money. I mean, I don't get any money from ads at this point anyway, so it's not really hurting me at the moment, but I'm if way down the line, if I ever manage to get this channel monetized, then anybody watching these past videos would be giving the wrong people money because it doesn't belong to them. So I am going to try and combat this by turning this down to 5. If it happens again, I'll turn the music down all the way down, but I will be doing that just to future-proof these videos, because as of now I'm disputing it, and it takes 30 days for the disputes to go through for each filing, so it's a pain in the butt. I wouldn't mind if it were the actual rights holders to the song, but these are the well-known fake companies that's doing the claim on it, so having to deal with that. I wish YouTube would get better at, if you want to copyright something, you have to prove you own the copyright to it, kind of thing, but they don't. They just let whoever submit copyrights on everything. Be better, YouTube. And there was one thing, I had mentioned in the last video that I was going to go down to the shoreline. Before we go down to the shoreline, I need to go back into the cemetery where we visited, because I forgot to go into the, I guess you would call it the mortuary building. So we will do that before we move on. Okay.
Freshly picked.
The mortuary is this building up here. This one. Peeking some caskets. I don't think any of these caskets
Lower City Mortuary, established 1486 DR. Funeral rites, coffins, embalming.
Okay. Oh. Theft stuff. I can take this. Weaver moss, apparently. Let's go upstairs. There's a mausoleum key. Don't know why you'd bother trying to steal this mausoleum key, given that you can lockpick it without it being a big deal. Here's an old newspaper. El Toro Inferno, city drawn into Avernus. That's where the Tieflings in Emerald Grove came from. The El Toro was pulled into Avernus, and then when it basically was brought back, the Tieflings were kind of blamed for the city's fall into Avernus, and so they were outcasts, and so they had been traveling to Baldur's Gate when they were set upon by the goblins. Duke Gravengard on official mission to Eldorel. Legend of Old Combs. Admission rules tightened for Upper City. Scandal strikes Vanthapar family. Gang war rumored between armed smugglers. Okay. Speaking of newspapers, we definitely need to make sure we get a one for the day. Because we haven't gotten one since we've done a long rest. I don't know that anything exciting would have happened in that. That newspaper. I don't know that I've done anything. I'm going to want to go into this basement. It is trespassing. I'm going to separate from the group.
Lightly.
I'm going to come over here and hide.
On tippy toes.
I'm going to lockpick that while that lady's over there. Okay, I'm not hiding anymore. I'm not doing anything. What do you mean? Alright, let's get back into a group. I'm meant to come and go that way again. Oh, no, she's coming this way. See, that's why. So I wait for her to leave. We didn't do anything. Nothing at all.
Mortark, any luck with the carpenter?
I fear not, my child.
Okay.
Your daughter's
We're hitting
casket
while
will
she's
have
talking to those people. So let's go into the mortuary. Okay. Okay. There's nobody down here, so we can take a peek. Rooms down here.
It's mine now.
Tape. Oop. Accidentally. Still at a star in. Okay. Let's see. one specific thing we want down here.
Might be useful.
Take these anyway. Can't reach that incense, really? Okay. And I'll point it out when I get to it, but at the moment. I think it's in the other room. But they got garlic and normal. I don't know if that's just to help help hide the scent of the bodies, or if they know that there are vampires in the city, and so they have that on hand.
Light on
to
my feet.
deal with it.
Something good here, I hope.
Just one black and azure dye. Sure, I'll do that. Bottle. Just the bottle. Portrait of a woman. Sure. Can't reach it. Never mind. This one. Some alchemy stuff. Okay, this right here. This jar of mystic carry-on's lungs. That is what we need down here. Just checking to see if there's other stuff. Loot. There's some water. I'll grab that. Getting this jar. And
Jar. It feels like death itself. A sure sign of necromancy at work.
yeah, so what you want to do is you want to destroy this jar. Where is it at?
Wasn't expecting that. This jar fights back.
Destroy it. And destroy it again.
Nothing but ashes left of that jar now.
There. So it does have like a fight back, and then when you do destroy the jar, it does do a big kabloom. So be prepared for that. That's why I had thrown it a decent bit a ways from me. Okay, Starian. So heavy that I'm carrying. Guess I need to split these. Split. That's 1.1 pounds. Let's give this to Starian. Have that. Go. So that jar was the main thing I wanted to get from here.
Here we go.
She didn't seem to notice that I came from the thing. Okay. Now we're going to head to the seaside. Not directly. Like that's not going to be the first place we go, but we're going to head in that direction.
And I'll give you 3 ounces.
But come on, why is it scrolling so slowly? Good. It's fine.
I'm doing you a favor.
What do we do? What can we do? Embrace it.
Here's
The
the
mistress
cabin again.
loves us all. Her thoughts
Somebody else chatting with my characters. Okay, so we had done this house, and then here's the newspaper building. I'm gonna go down this way because we had stopped right around here. Rain quakes. Okay. Spots. This is Old Joe's house.
This is Joel's house. No letters, no clerics, no herb sellers, no potion peddlers, and no steel watch.
He doesn't have a mailbox that I see. Alright, so we're gonna do what we have done before. Toggle group mode. Starion up here next to the door.
What's that?
Oh, we perceived something in the house now. Let's do a sneak. Hot quick real quick. Unsneak. Because there are guards and steel watch that pass through here. Here they come. I'm gonna wait for them to do a patrol. Because they come up to about here. And then they'll turn around and go back. Go back. Let's talk to group mode again.
Why are you playing at running away?
Pass.
So you just disappeared? Do you know how worried I was?
Okay, guys. Here we go. Let's get in.
Silent as the grave.
Anybody in? Anybody in? Carlac, close the door, please. And group mode. There we go. So that way I only have to worry about.
Everyone has to contribute, my darling. We all have to take care of each other. Once the washing is finished, you can play all you like.
I want to say that there is something. I don't know if there's a quest item in here or what. I think there's a reason we come in here, but I can't remember what it is. Oh, there's the key. His chest. I think that's what Astarion had seen before. I have a chest key. Alright, well, Astarion, I'm apparently gonna have to lock it. Or lockpick it. So.
Simple.
Let's not get caught off guard.
Astarion.
All the lies they're publishing, I mean.
Not a lot, unless you want to set fire to the Baldur.
Let's go back up.
We do know, thank you.
like the patrol. Out
Problems at the top.
Wonder if the
here
gods are watching me.
Everyone has to contribute, my darling.
and on high.
We all have to take care of each other.
Trespassing, ain't nobody trespassing.
Once the washing is
Get
finished,
everybody out of the house.
you can play all you like.
I'm just not one for violence.
Okay, let's do a reading. Okay. Thought there was a reason we went to
Wonder if the
maid.
gods are watching me.
You see the latest issue of
Continue downward.
Gazette?
Still watch. Okay. This is the fireworks. Not this guy. He said about his cabbages.
What's inside?
Backpack. Stone, that's for you. Up goes the fireworks place. That's down here. Pretty close. Pretty close to it. Now this
Figaro's is in this part of
is one of the murdered guys'
Let's see.
house.
The humble home of Frank Peartree.
What's cooking?
One, two. It's not trespassing right there, so we'll do that.
Something over there. Here goes nothing.
Parchment. So, yeah, this is another kill list. Just in case you had missed it earlier, I guess. But the reason you ought to investigate these murder houses is because a lot of them will have Dribbles body parts in them if you're doing that quest, so... Let's do the looting. Looting. Shelf.
Maybe I need
Painting.
more pockets.
Figaro's is in this
Hatch.
part of
Okay.
Same certain.
Looting him is a crime, so let's close this door.
Don't want to draw any attention.
Hunch down. And unhunch. Okay. Let's do a colic. And shadow heart. Let's read. And there was another discovery I think over here of some, yeah, loose floorboards. We have a chest key and a hatch key. The chest up here. Or is it down the hatch? Maybe it's down the hatch. So the hatch is kind of hidden. It's over here. Go. There is another murder scene down
That
here.
corpse is huge. And is that a burning heart.
There we go. Dribbles severed arms. What's that? Can't.
Clown's arm. Dribbles, no doubt.
Here. It's just a shell. Fire. Looks like they were doing some kind of demon summoning. And think that they got interrupted by Ballast. Let's send it to camp. Yeah, because Orin the Red left a little note on the giant guy's body. Too much weight on me. Awesome. Good enough for now. Okay, so that's in this little room.
Moving in.
Now, if I remember right, there are traps in here. Am I thinking of a different building? Might be thinking of a different building. Cheap weapons. Reps. casual corresponding about him providing weapons, probably for him. I think I have enough of these, so Carlac, we're going to be getting all of this. Bookshelf. Just
What's in here?
and I think this is yeah, this is one of the keys that I picked up upstairs. So I'll send that to camp. Short sword +2. I'll send that to camp. What's this? Medium armor. 2 less piercing damage. Don't think anybody would see that as an improvement. 2 less piercing. Or dexterity saving throws and checks and initiative rolls. Also has an extra 3 to her armor class. Yeah, sure, we'll give you half plate armor. Well, it does not look good on you. Send this to camp. Do I have any more dye? I do. Dye this immediately. There we go. Okay. Alright, so weird. Are we done in here? I have to make sure some of these basement things in the city do have cracked walls that you can get down to hidden stuff.
You're certain Figaro's is in this part of town.
Okay, so we're down in the dead guy's house.
Optimistic.
Yeah?
We're lost, aren't we?
Let's get down here. Now, we'll come to this place later. I'm waiting for a particular quest. To pop before I go there.
Right. Down the stairs and was it up the stairs?
Property in constant use. Gathering strictly prohibited.
A letter. To Astarians, that way I know I've read it. If I don't have it in my inventory and it's in Astarians,
Don't
that means
touch
I know
me.
I haven't read it. Astarian unlock this for me.
All right. What now?
As you can see, this map in our marker.
Something over there.
Mark. A map. Mark on our map. For the Hag Survivor group. Or Hag. Yeah, anti-Hag support. So, a bunch of those posters around. And that's a hint that the group has moved to a different place.
Why don't we just retrace our steps?
Do you remember which way we came?
Left, right. Down the stairs
Oops,
and
Scarlet.
was it up the stairs?
I think that's a hint that the hag found out where they are and they're cursing them. And so that's why we're talking about like blood leaking from the windows and stuff like that. It's because the hag cursed them. Back in so awkwardly there. What's the index? Yep. That's should have got let's do a start. Go.
Why don't we just retrace our steps?
Moving ahead.
Left, right. Down the stairs.
This is supposed to.
Drop a coin, take a flower. May Chaunteer's blessings be upon you, child.
I'm playing a good playthrough, so I will not steal all their flowers. I think technically it's not stealing at a certain point. Okay, this is the fireworks factory. We have just gotten a new travel faster point. So let's take care of the factory.
The broadsheet's gone to pot ever since I left.
Wait.
No traps, please.
This is the guy we caught with the explosive bears. In. If remember, we got a passphrase from the guy we caught.
For Logir's fireworks, once it's lit, you commit.
Okay. Head in there. We need to talk to this guy who's standing by the.
Not a good mix. Take things nice and gentle. An entire edition dedicated to one lord and his metal toys.
Let's talk to this guy.
Got to be paying mounting fees.
Employees only past this point. You want to buy something? Talk to Mr. Sunshall.
Uncle Floger sent me.
Ah! Right you are. Head on up then.
So, he's unlocked the door. It's no longer trespassing. Let's go up.
Steady, steady. Any spillage, and they'll be picking my teeth.
And we'll just close. For no reason.
Down.
Let's do that.
Good.
Pressure steady. Are we at temperature yet? Maintaining temperature. Steady at the moment.
Steady, steady. Any spillage.
Another friend of Felagir? All right. Just remember the top floor's off limits. Password or not. Looking to buy a little something extra then?
Yes, what have you got?
Smoke powder in its earthier forms. For purists only.
Okay, so she has smoke powder bombs. She has smoke powder arrows. How many of those do you have? 11. Okay, I think we're fine. We'll buy some more later if we start using a lot of them. So I don't really need anything she has. I could sell some of my stuff to her. Eh, why not? Would have to buy that off of me. But okay. Buy that off me. Would have to buy that off me. But okay.
Don't jostle any of the merchandise on your way out.
Now, she told us we could not go upstairs.
Employees only, past dear. If you're expecting any packages, they'll bring 'em down to you.
Okay, so she's getting
Steady. Any spillage, and I'll be picking my teeth out of the roof beams.
Have to keep
if
going.
I can sneak someone
Apprentice will leave
past.
one.
Pipes are looking a little rusted. Are we scheduled for maintenance?
Good. All fingers
Can't afford a failure on a critical pipe.
Okay.
Not critical, just a
I
bastard
want
if it breaks. Won't blow us up. Oh shit. We need to tell the flaming fist, get this kid some help.
Have them lock us up for 2 murders we
Go
didn't do.
through.
spillage, and I'll be picking my teeth.
Come here anyway.
Have one person selected.
Pressure steady.
Going to have
Are we at temperature yet? Maintaining temperature. Steady at the moment.
I have invisibility as a spell. I don't think I do. I don't think I do, and that is okay because I have plenty of visibility potions. Yeah, so I'm gonna take that. Whoop, whoop. Where am I?
Done. 8, 9, 10.
While these guys are distracted or
Pipes are looking a little
attention.
rusted. Are we scheduled for maintenance? Can't afford a failure on a
And
critical
really quick,
Not
I'm
critical,
going to-
just a bastard if it breaks. Won't blow us up.
Any spillage, and I'll be picking my teeth out.
bloom. As you can see on the top floor, let me select it.
What now?
On the top floor, there's all these room powder barrels just spread out because they're working with it. And so you want to use fire either on one of the barrels, or like a fire AoE kind of spell that will hit one of the barrels. But these are the main guys. There's no way you could have gotten them with that since there's not like a connecting like powder line here. But this does take care of quite a lot of the guys upstairs if you did it. So you want to make sure, like, see, this one didn't go off. So you want to hit one of the ones that's over here. I tend to like this fireball AoE because there are a couple of guys here that even if the barrels go off, they're not within range of like getting majorly damaged. But alright, so let's go back.
Let's have some carnage.
So that's my suggestion. Other people send a fire elemental this way. So let's
come on,
nice stab. I'm also going to group everybody back together.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Okay, so we are. Okay, so that's that guy, that's that guy. That's downstairs. You're downstairs. Okay, she's downstairs, but I think she got hit by the stuff exploding right on top of her head, so I'm going to think of what I should do. So I don't think I have anything that would reach these guys, because they wouldn't be in line of sight for anything I do.
Light on
Maybe
my
I can get a
feet.
fireball through this gap. Yeah, let's go for it. Sweet. I'm destroying everything. Don't really care. I'm going crazy. Going crazy. Okay.
On my way.
Let's 70%. She should probably explode because she was carrying all those smoke powder bombs, but yeah. Okay. Can you reach her? You cannot. Okay, let's let me go over here.
In position.
Do some range stuff. Okay. I've got these guys downstairs. They do this guy especially, for some reason, he takes a while for his whatever movement he's gonna do. It takes a while for him to for it to come to pass. Thinking real hard. Now, after you have this battle, I think all the corpses are listed as theft. So I do tend to crouch while I'm looting these guys. However, for some reason, a NPC will just come running wildly throughout the building, and if they see you looting, they will confront you. So you just got to be very careful about when you're gonna loot. I think all the fire flames are kind of slowing things down. You sure give me I think the reason that some of the, like that guy takes so long to his action to load is because I've always tended to kind of explode the top area, and so I think it has a lot of fire effects that kind of slow down the frame rate or the enemy's thinking time, I guess maybe. Okay. I have a Starian. Starian, let's have you offhand, please. Offhand. Oh, well, you just killed her outright with your offhand. Okay, that's fine. Let's do some poisoning. Why not? Let's shoot this guy. Missed. Of course you did.
Time to push my luck again.
Okay. Here. And let's kill off this guy. Not quite. Oh shit, apart, but let's do a have a guy. You only have that one guy that's close enough to the arrow of many targets. Let's do a acid arrow on you. Okay.
Alright, Karlak. It's go time. I've got it.
This way. Okay. It's the same guy. I think it's just might be just this guy's program. Okay, Shield Master. No. You're not right. So he hopped over the acid. Fire damage. So, stab. Okay, so she's stricken, so I'll... Okay, so he's immune to draw poison.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Okay. 42. Out of quota, so 65. Yeah, sure, we'll just do fire.
Got to concentrate.
Shit, art. Let's do an know what? I'll just do an arrow of many targets. You? Poison to him. Okay. Garlic, can you reach this person? But that person's upstairs. I'm like, why is that person? Like, I thought there were only 2 people. Let's get you back
Heading
over this
out.
way. Alright. Shield master.
Inveniam via!
He did. Alright, Astarion. Let's get this guy. Nope, not enough movement for him.
This way.
Dash. Go. Offhand. Oh, missed. Main hand. Good.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Let's
I need to find a way forward.
out of the aura of terror.
Ignis!
I actually selected her because it kept acting like I wanted to go to the floor, and I'm like, do not select the floor. Just kill him with a regular arrow. Go. So we just have that guy upstairs.
Put him up.
Bring me around
Count on
anyway.
me.
Let's do Misty Step. Not enough movement. Okay, let's try a dash. Did you just take damage from? There's nothing there. Let's get on me. Actually, she's in the room, so I'm not going to be able to get her, I don't think. But I'll do a cunning
On my
action
way.
dash. I may need to do another cunning action dash to be able to reach her. Maybe not.
You're mine.
There we go. Okay. So technically we've investigated about the suspicious toys, and by investigating I mean, we've killed everybody who was part of it. Okay, so this isn't theft. So you will find like in these letters and stuff that that Gortash was actually ordering explosives from these guys, and we will find out later why he was ordering explosives from them. Okay, I can loot this guy. They're still panicking out there. There are some fire embers around, but given the mess, it's kind of hard to see. Okay, so that's theft. That's theft. I haven't seen the maniac come run through yet, so I'm hesitant to loot theft bodies. That's theft. There's a pattern to theft. Like we have 2 fists. This isn't a fist, or it's not labeled as fist, so I don't know.
One day I'll catch a break.
About it. I mean, I have tons of money. What's the principle of the thing? Okay, this one's not labeled as theft, so I'm gonna do that. Black. Should have worked. Thing.
I bet that'll fit in my pack. Open up.
Theft. Do not want to burn parasite. Mrs. Body. Shadow Heart. This is Karlak. Key ring. Let's read.
Scared to come here anyway. Better luck with a kill.
I'm opening this door. I want this kid to leave. The kid will leave after a certain point. Hank. Don't want to wait. Oh, it's not trespassing now. Usually when I do this hatch is listed as trespassing. Even though everybody in the building's dead, so. Okay. Take all these, I can sell them later. Oh, there are traps down here. So beware. I want to pick up big old heavy boxes of fireworks. Pretty sure there are traps down here. all these Baldur's Gate basements kind of look the same. So yeah, I love how they have booze down here with all the fireworks. So you not only have flammables in the form of smoke powder, but you also have alcohol down here.
Trap. Be cautious.
What a
Starian. Group mode, and then I want you to disarm this, please. Yeah. Looting. Alright, guys, you can come this way again. There is a lever down here. What's that? There's a trap in that room.
Well, hello. Over there.
Have to start and go this way first.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
As you can see, there's tons of smoke powder barrels in here. Okay,
No one's stopped me yet.
I think I'm just gonna leave those. I think I have tons at camp already, so I don't really need to stock up on any more. I think that's it down here, smoke powder barrels. Anything else? That's what it looks like. So, let's read some books. Into historian. Shadowheart. These fireworks I'm going to give to Astarion. I'm not going to use them. I'm still over encumbered. Okay. Astarion. I think all this booze I've been looting is heavy. Awesome. Here, we will go there. Next time I have
Swift
to
as
have
my
one of them
feet
in
can
my
carry
party.
me.
They're gonna be like over encumbered, and I'll be like, "Why are you carrying so much weight? I never use you." Okay.
Oh, curse to
goes
put my
out to
hands
the
on.
street. I think they have changed that since one of the more recent patches. That going down the hatch and going out the store was definitely considered trespassing, even after you had killed everyone. So that's the fireworks, and that said, this is a newspaper guy. Let's grab one.
Ah, you look like someone who can probably read. Can I interest you in a copy of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette? Please buy one.
Where's Mo? Did she make it to the city too?
Oh, she's very busy. I think she's made new friends in the city. I'm going to join her there when the gates open.
Okay, I'll take one.
Thank you. My first sale. I can't wait to tell Mole. Please.
Yeah, so I think they've got a lot of the refugee children hawking newspapers. So they can earn a little bit of money, and I think it's probably a pittance that they're paying them to sell the newspapers. All right, let's see what this newspaper says. Crest, beloved stern librarian found dead in a nearby flophouse. Minor quakes continue to rattle nerves. Conflict between certain nobles and cultists of something drags on. Still Guild whistleblower speaks out. How to ward your home against the infernal. Lord Gortash to take hard stance on refugees, none welcome within inner city. Okay. One quest line wrapped up.
Please, kind sir, can you spare a few coins to feed my son? The broadsheet's gone to pot ever since I left.
Oh, please.
Uh-oh. Another fight waiting us down here. Starting to move closer. There we go.
Just when I think we've seen the ugliest things yet.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sahuagins. Can you reach any of them, Astarion? Yes, you can.
Mutilate them.
Oh, crit miss. Just some stabbed air, because it keeps... Sometimes, like, these guys move and it just unselects them, so... Alright, let's do... Pick out ice. Something that's not necessarily... Well, that is a citizen in the way. This is thunder damage. Let me just make sure. They do not have thunder immunity. Fire resistance, lightning vulnerability, cold vulnerability. Okay. So lightning's actually a good call, not fire or anything.
My faith will protect me.
Okay. What do you have? I don't think you have a lot of... You have insect plague. I don't necessarily want... You have flame strike, but they're resistant to flame. But, let's just do a multiple target arrow.
I got this.
Alright, Karlak. So I think you can reach... You can reach this guy. Let's do this. At least they've got the net off of him. But I don't really care about that too much because the vacuum surrounded him. All about the same as far as... No. Crit miss again. A starring. Oh. Okay, let's see. Miss, miss. Yes, that missed.
Talk to me.
These guys must have like some high decks or something. Doing all this dodging and weaving. Let's get some off again.
Smell blood.
Kill this guy. I don't think I can reach anybody. Okay, so it has to be a... Well, I might as well just use a... Use a poison. So anybody has a chance of dying. We're at the lowest, but I don't really know.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Nope. See, he keeps getting unhighlighted. Really? Really? Alright, what are you technically classified as? I didn't look. Humanoid, you're a humanoid. I don't think I have any humanoid arrows anymore. Nope. So let's do an Illmaker, why not? Go, and it's poison on you, why not?
My turn.
Alright, Garlic, let's kill this guy. Let's beat up this guy. Maybe you can kill him. Just you left, buddy. And it hit. There it goes. Okay, I'm no longer ensnared. Okay. Good, we can beat this guy up. Look at all the blood. Most of that's from starring because he got hit so much. Okay.
Thank you for cutting those creatures down, truly. Gods know what would have happened if you weren't here.
Okay, got reward for killing them.
What are these things? And gods, do they stink?
We figured if they were so scared, they would have run away during that battle at any point, but these guys just kind of stood there all the whole time. Guys, you're not really helping. Not really helping things. standing there and getting beat up.
You 10 days.
What's left?
Seems simple enough.
Property of Vonane. Do not disturb.
Okay, let's read this. Okay, this is kind of a hint for something we're going to do later. That little letter. Sahuagins. So, I'll read out. So, probably dead, trapped underwater by madmen and fish fucks. Explosives everywhere, which we have just dealt with explosive, that ties in here. So, we'll be out praying for help. Margaret, Quentin, Holly, I love you all. So, there's something going on underwater.
This calls for careful footwork.
Okay, there's really nothing in here unless you have started a different quest line.
Don't mind if I do.
So I'm just going to
have to keep going.
Leave. Just gonna leave.
Never wanted the easy path.
This is a vendor. He doesn't have a lot of gold, but...
Thanks again for dealing with those sahuagin. You saved more than just my livelihood.
We have in stock.
Fish, mainly. The flaming fest commandeer the best stuff, but I can show you what I've got.
Okay, so yeah, he only has 275 gold, so let's sell him. Little bitsy stuff we got. Look, there's worth a lot of money, so I'm not going to sell him those. Go.
Watch yourself, eh? God's willing, there won't be any more of those things.
Okay, all of this stuff is theft. So I'm not gonna bother. There's some guys talking about like some guild business over there. There's a dirt mound here, but it's considered theft to dig it up. I'm not gonna bother with it.
Can you spare a few coins to feed my son? He's sick and likely to die.
Over this way.
What's that?
So, another dirt mound here. But it's theft to take it. Not theft to dig it up, but theft to take it.
What about the smell? It stinks. Something rotten.
Probably just a dead cat.
Maybe a few dead cats.
How's a dead cat making a stink like that? Shauntia, bless these roots.
Okay, so as you can see, there's like everything's dying over here.
An entire edition
Dead
dedicated
tree.
to one lord and his metal toys.
And
Baldur has got to be paying them out sympathy.
it's coming from this house over here.
Distinct whiff of undeath to this place. Though, curious. Can't say I've ever noticed the same about you, Astarion.
Awaken, little one.
My whiff is very faint, thank you. Nothing a little bergamot, rosemary, and a hint of aged brandy can't hide. It's the perfect olfactory disguise for a corpse. Honestly, I missed my calling as a perfumer.
You've clearly thought this through a great deal. I'm impressed and appalled in equal measure.
Cure you of your pestilence.
Okay, so as you can see, there's a stone wall here. That's like a door, really. We're gonna come mess with this. Actually, let's do this now. Yeah, let's do it now.
Shauntia, bless these roots.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bother doing quests. Yeah, if you remember the cannabis jar with the lungs we destroyed earlier, that is part of a quest line. The quest line starts actually here.
Awaken, little
And
one. Flower and bloom as I know you can.
Hide.
Quietly.
I will cure you of your pestilence. You have my word.
These boots have seen everything.
Okay. So, there's a lot of stuff to loot here. But you would start this quest. There is a necromancer here. And you can just outright kill the guy. Or, you can talk to him. If you talk to him, he'll be like, I need you to grab, some of my wayward, like, zombie guys, which is like the weird guys we've been seeing around. Like that guy who's like, oh, just punch me as hard as you can, don't feel it. But he will send you after one of these guys, and one of those guys will try and convince you to, kill him, and you have to kill him by destroying the cannabis jars, or he'll just, like, come back to life, you know, yada yada. So it's like a long old quest line if you, like, want to kill him permanently. I don't care about just killing him. Killing him just outright, I don't mind. Okay, so Astarion, let's have you start killing.
Nothing important is ever easy.
I'm going to I get 3 of y'all together. Yes, I can.
I'm heating up.
Let's have you. This guy. Friends up. Alright, Shadowheart, we're going to do Radiant Guardians. These guys do not like holy. see the roof. Scroll in. Stop doing that. He likes to pick on Astarion. Nice damage there. Astarion, let's do a potion on you, because they just love you bits. This.
Fall by my hand.
Nice little wipe out.
What's this?
Of those guys. I like this. But this guy, please. This guy.
Fun.
On you. Oh, it broke my concentration. Got a cloud kill. So you're the only one left alive. Poison ain't gonna do anything to you. Oh. Target is blocked, of course you are. About. Let's see if you have any vulnerabilities. You're immune to poison, you're immune to necrotic. You're more immune to basically all melee stuff. Okay. So, magic-wise. Still at 62 hit points. Let's just go big. We're doing a long rest soon anyway, so why not?
Ready for another round?
Let's get out of
Jimmy
cloud
on the
kill.
go.
Go. Do not have any. So this is slashing. Now you're immune to everything. Bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. So let me actually do just throw stuff at you. Let's do some holy. Path is interrupted. Let's actually move you into a better throwing position. Go. Throw holy water. Okay, did nothing. Let's see if you see this under his name. See, these are the 3 body parts that we have not destroyed yet. His lungs would be up here if we had destroyed those already, so. Undying life force is stored outside of his body. If killed while his heart is intact, he will rise again the next day. So he will be back after we do a long rest. So you definitely want to, if you were just going to outright kill him, you need to loot everything in his house the same day. Okay, anyway, back to throw. Just throw a smoke powder bomb at you. I haven't used a lot of them. Whoop, I got hit by that. Let's do a rage throw of fire.
What should I do?
Get you out of Cloud Hill as well. Let's give you over here. And get you. Crit miss! Of course you did. Let's get everybody up a bit. You're not gonna be able to hit this
I won't give in.
Okay, let's just do fireballs now.
Let's go.
Let's do acid on you. Let's do about caustic bulb, why not? I think I just made everybody go back a bit. Three. Yeah, sure. Let's do some more fire. You're immune to burning. Yeah. Oh, there we go. That's it. Shadow. Alright, Shadowheart, let's bring this home. Got everybody leveled up.
The I ever liked is the one who raised me.
This cloud kills it. I think it'll probably dissipate on its own. I'm waiting till a buddy. I do not have any more rest left.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Potion up because there are some more still in the house.
Long day. Need to rest soon.
Oh, oh! Accidentally hit the level up. Okay, Starian. You do an ability check with the skill you're proficient with. The lowest result you can roll on the die is 10. Now there is a does come in handy for a story later. Okay, so spells. Oh, what did I get? Level 6 spell slots. So what have we unlocked in level 6? Grove of Invulnerability. Now, by the way, all these spells that I unlock that I prefer, these are spells that I find are good on lower difficulties. Now we are on, I think it's honor mode. That's the hardest. Some of these, like invulnerability stuff, shield stuff, protection stuff, those might be like more like handy in the long run. I'm going to get this. I'm going to get this sunbeam because it does come. It does help in a later boss fight. But so keep that in mind that the spells I'm choosing, they might not be the best for a harder difficulty playthrough. This for now. Okay, accept. Also unlocked level 6 spell slots. You have hair spells. Create undead. I'm not interested in. Blade barrier. Heal. Harm. Let's do heal. There's one higher level healing spell that I can just never get to work right. I can't remember which one it is. Okay. Checking. Make sure there's okay spell that I want. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, accept. I like what you got. Okay. Once per short rest, if you drop to 0 H points while enraged, you will gain 1 H point instead of being downed. Okay, so that's good. So while she's enraged, she gets one chance to be downed and not be killed, or to be to bounce back instead of being downed. But she has to be enraged. Okay, starting up some. Heal you a little. I don't need to I don't need to top out the HP. I just need to have it so that top kill. That's a good one to start. That's for you. You just need to have it so they will last until I'm done looting this building because, like I said, I think there's
with haste
more fights upstairs. I think if you do the quest
room for more?
if you do the quest that it's locked. I wonder if he has a key. Yeah, see, this little glowy thing. I think that's supposed to symbolize his kind of spirit still hanging around because his heart has not been destroyed. Okay, we got some stuff. That's a good one. Necromancy.
So what exactly did you see?
I don't really use necromancy spells. We'll send that to camp. Good armor. Good armor. Undead. I think that would really use that all that much. I'll send that to camp. What's this? deal necrotic damage on survivors. Good helmet. This is afflict condition, gain arcane synergy. This is I gain 2 bonus to spell save DCC and spell attack rolls. So it's definitely an improvement. Don't think I would give the condition that much with the rest of these guys in my party, so I'll send that to camp as well. Okay. Since I picked up some keys from him, can I unlock this now? Yes. Star in, that's a good one. Torch of Revocation. This is the item for the quest that you will need later. Or, I think if you come here first, this guy's automatically hostile. If you go to the quest location that you need this torch at first, this guy will tell you that he made a deal with this necromancer, and I think you can then come to the necromancer and he will talk to you about that quest, but for now, it. So I'd rather do it that way, because I'm lazy and I don't want to have to make sure I run around and get all of his canopic jars, wherever they are. I think I did that last time I did this quest, and it was... honestly, it was a pain in the butt. A lot of cloud stuff. Send to camp. Not send to camp. I meant to put that to Astarion. Sorry, Astarion. I'll be in camp soon enough. Definitely need a long rest. Here, eat it. Table silver tray. This aren't worth that much. But let's go back to 2. Let's go back to dead. Maybe something I'll use. Pick that up. In the little room. Doesn't look like it. Alright. I'm gonna loot this little room. And then I'm going to take a break. Continue on upstairs in this building. Alright, so that's good. Let me get rid of this heavy stuff. I need to start taking some of this heavier stuff because I'm not going to use this scroll, so shit, I needs to take that because Karlach's actually getting to her weight limit. Okay, so let's read this. So let me do a save. Yep, and then we are going to continue upstairs after a 5 to 10 minute break. So we'll see you guys. Hold on, saving. Okay, I'll see you guys in a little bit. And we're back. Okay. Let's get up to the second story. Reach this. Can't reach. Okay. Too well for it to decide if I could or not. Some more undead up here. Historian. But trapped. These two go. Hop over everybody's heads. Out of the way. He did.
Survival is all that matters.
Let's move in here. Everybody else is up here. So I'm gonna throw a sure. Throw a cloud of daggers there.
Can't afford to let up.
Apart. Up these stairs.
Got to press on.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
Crawl back up here. I'm hoping that these guys will dash right through the cloud of daggers. That's why I put that there. Yep. It's like somebody, nobody can reach it there, so. Let's open that up. Get some damage on them with that cloud of daggers there. I did some damage.
Ready.
Shit. This way a little bit. That's interrupted by what? Oh, do not say that.
Still on my feet.
Just come downstairs. Okay,
Make it hurt.
Yep. Go. Okay, now let's start looting upstairs.
hiding here?
Cannot reach this. It's right here. This is voice battle whips. I can reach that. I'll get that to shut up. I'm not gonna use that. Alright. Can't reach that either for some reason. Like I said, there are some things in this game that not make sense on it cannot be looted.
Oh, that smell! These corpses aren't the freshest.
This is corpse room. He is a necromancer, so I guess he just kind of keeps corpses and body parts all around for some reason. There. Hidden. Anything else lootable in this room, but the roof is not cooperating with me. Let's go down this little ladder. As you can see, there's a hidden room back here.
Please.
Maybe a few days.
Hatch too. And then this room. Okay, what's downstairs? Right. See, this is why I said that this, the lower city is going to take a while, is because it just keeps, like, you can go into a house and it will take you like 3 hours to completely, like, finish the house. Because there's just so much stuff. Like in that one house. So. Dribbles. Moss. Can't reach. Can't reach that. Yes. Okay. There. Okay, that corner. Lost. Let's go. Starting. Should probably do and stuff. I have everybody's loot field again, so I'll have to get some vendor selling going soon. Is it Carlac? Through something, yes. Okay. frolic through her last acid vial. So I need to make sure that I have that organized so Starian. Chef part.
A secret lair in the Undercity ruins. What was Carrion doing there?
Okay, so that's a hint to another body part of his. Yes, one of his body parts is down in the sewers in a secret kind of little room of his. These bottle blooms, bottle tentacles, stuff like that, that's all stuff that only sells for a single gold. It's not worth the weight to carry that stuff around. So I just didn't get those. Circle of Death stuff to keep. Empiric Touch. I'll sell this one. I might have kept some before, but I don't really tend to use it at all.
That might be worth a look.
Okay, that hole. I'm neither. I'm not small enough to hide in there, and I don't want to transform. Or I can't transform to get in there. So this is, I guess, a back way if you wanted to do this like more stealthily, I guess. Come in through this hole, come through the basement, go upstairs that way. For the base. Let's do Shadow Heart. Need. I'm once again over encumbered. Scroll bag. Shadow Heart. Let's get these potions. Potion bag. Okay. Let's go back upstairs.
Let's see what this does.
Looks like this guy was calling himself like father, as in priest. He's obviously not what most people would call religious. If he's like
I'll take
bringing
that.
dead people back to life. It looks like he probably was anybody who was speaking out against him was probably just kind of murdering, maybe reanimating. There are a lot of corpses in that side room.
Probably just a dead cat.
Okay, so as you can see, these guys are saying, oh, it
Maybe a few
stinks.
days.
Or it stinks, something rotten. And that's all those corpses that they're right underneath.
How delicious.
These.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
Yeah. Some people do. Some people come out to this roof and try to, like, throw fire into the fireworks facility that way, or misty step into the fireworks facility by this opening right here. So that is an option if you want to do that without having to get the like password or whatever.
Should mind my step. I'll give it a shot.
That portrait. It's been warded with necrotic magic.
So the portrait here will be called magic, so let's see. Oh, it's like Arcana Intelligence. Okay, so this is basically saying that some of his guys ran away because they were tired of his abuse. So they were saying they were going to meet at the usual spot on the beach, so that kind of gives you a hint of where he's located.
The canvas.
And where he was located was the house that we went into on the beach. And we didn't end up looting anything. That's because that's where he was in the wardrobe, so if we would have opened the wardrobe, he would have been there. Just let me get far enough away from this guy's house. Do a long rest. Let's get this little out of the way.
Shut up, Jill.
Okay, let's do that.
Oh, poor kid found his parents like this. It's a tragedy, yeah. But it's not like we can look after him.
again. They wouldn't get up. I shouldn't have run away. I'm sorry.
So basically, this kid was separated from his parents for a little while, and then looks like they probably got just murdered. Probably from.
All right, look at me.
I don't see a lot of ball symbolism here, so I don't think it was ballers. I think it was somebody
We
just.
need to tell the flaming fist. Get this kid some help.
And have them lock us up.
So, like, I think they just got killed because they're refugees. Intentions are high between refugees
Between the steel watch and the stone laws,
they probably just got killed by like some random like haters or whatever.
Little un found his folks gutted. Didn't see it happen more, thank the gods. City's home to some proper sick bastards.
Just a murder in an alley. Okay. Alright, so let's do a long rest. If you remember the last time, we have rented the rooms at the Elf Song, so we get actual proper rooms and beds and like tubs to bathe in and everything. Look, we even brought our statue along. So let's do some. Got a new place.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
So as always, loot it. Clothes. Still have not gotten more dye yet. Let's go around this way. Plates, I think, only worth
Anything of use?
golds. What's the point? That. And there we'll look forward. Schmarmy clothes. All the beds we got. Let's talk to Jahira. I want to see if she's gotten an idea of what she wants to do yet.
I did not know Duke Ravengard that well, but I am sure he would not want his son to become slave to Zariel for his sake. I am sure Will knows that. But we would do well to remind him when his days grow dark.
Sound like you speak from experience.
No one truly understands the weight of loss until they've worn it a while. There is no shame in sharing the load when you need to.
Okay, have you thought about more about how we might find Minsk?
I have. And while I do not love my conclusion, that does nothing to change it. The Harpers are the city's best information network. With them out of action, we shall have to fall back on second best. Nine Fingers Keen.
A name known and feared throughout the city's underworld. The mysterious Keen runs the guild, which in turn runs every criminal enterprise in the city.
I think a Harper would be friends with a petty crime lord.
Friend is not the word I'd use. Nor is petty if you've a mind to keep your tongue. But both our operations step outside the law when needful. She just likes it better there. How hospitable she will be to a Harper that comes begging to her guild hall, we will find out. Perhaps I will let you do the talking.
So that does advance that quest line. So she wants to ask the guild about like teaming up. Make sure I put that chest. Chest here. Starian. Shadow. A lot of the stuff I am just about maxed out on everything. Let's read. Let's note I had it. Like you. Yeah, okay, so some Shadow Heart. Let's use these. Okay. Scale. Historian. Chat.
Is there something you want to talk about, my dear?
Okay.
I was just wondering when you'd invite me back for a bite.
Leave. Okay. Let's.
Something good here, I hope.
Miss them on the other side. Leave it there. Okay. In this chest now. I remember that I sent a scroll accidentally. Some by type. Where's a scroll? Scroll. Scroll. Wait for scroll. Oh, it's up here. Okay, so that's to Starian. Go. fight.
Don't mind if I do. Don't waste a step.
Covered anymore. Okay. Portrait. Silver stuff laid out. And the bed in a second. So make sure we're not over encumbered, because there is an ambush at some point while we sleep. Has not happened yet. I do not want to go to bed over encumbered, just because that might happen while we sleep, and I'll be starting off the fight encumbered, and that's, I think, limits your movement and some other stuff. What's up this? Those.
You sleep, but the wicked don't.
Yeah, okay,
Someone is here
scene
to
I'm always worried
disturb
about.
your rest.
Get the hells away from me!
Peace, brother. We're here to take you home.
The Master needs all 7 of us for the ceremony. Come with us and be reborn. We'll live again.
Yeah, get away from us.
The right. The Master needs him. He must attend.
Oh, I'm well aware of what the Master needs. But don't we deserve better?
Better? What do you mean, better?
After all these centuries of torment, I know what you all want. More than power. More than to walk in the sun. You want to see him dead. The right of profane ascension will be mine. And he won't see a scrap of its glory. I am going to complete the ritual as the Ascendant, and then I am going to kill him! This is your chance. Stand with me. Name me your new master. We will get our revenge. And you will all live again.
His liar's smile spells danger. He knows full well that his kin will die in the ritual, but if any of the bearers of the scar die before the ritual begins, he will lose his chance to perform the rite himself. He needs them to run willingly to their deaths. thinking they stand a chance against their master.
We're gonna persuade him. Happy with me.
Don't look at me like that. With the sweet little disappointed I'm not getting cuddly Astarian pout. I can't take it. I can't be what you want to see in me.
Die in the ritual? Whatsoever are you speaking of? We are going to cheat undeath.
Your slaughter lamps all. Cazador needs your soul.
The Master doesn't need to lie to us. He controls us. Fully. Why go through the trouble of giving us hope?
Because it's more cruel. Shit, we're doomed. All right. What do you need from us? We'll help you.
The bonds hold. He owns us. We have no choice. We must obey. Get out of here, Astarian. Before...
Karlach, where are you? Okay, you're here, but she's not listed. Oh, there she is. So she's all the way down there. Okay.
No choice but to keep going.
Now this fight. If you want to keep Astarian on your team, you need to make sure that he does not reach 1/0 health in this fight. Because if that happens, then he will basically quote fall, and his siblings will steal him away, and I think he is unsavable at that point. So just be aware. I never had an issue with it in like the lower level difficulty.
Another fight.
But I'm
Let's
sure
go.
it is going to be a major problem. The higher level difficulties. I can reach off for with that. If my little stop jerking all over the place. Go.
I'm ready.
So yeah, it's an issue if you are on higher difficulty. Yeah, when these guys reach 0 health, they just disappear. You haven't killed them, because they basically get called back by Cazador to prevent them from dying, since he needs them all to be he needs them all alive, basically.
What a mess. Well, at least you've met my family now.
Can't believe you liked them. You know, you have to die for the right to happen.
What does it matter? There's only 6 of them, and they are vampire spawn.
You don't have sympathy for others sharing your plight?
No one ever looked out for me. No one ever said a kind thing to me. You're the only one. Other people don't have a heart like you. You're... you. No one is like that.
The world can be a wonderful place. Well, a wonderful, kind place starting when you find a home in it. Or there are many others like me who will care for you if you care for them. Let's do this.
You say, as a mind flayer thrall who spends their lives sorting out other people's problems. I'm doing this for you too, you know. To make sure we're both safe. Forever. For good.
I kind of wish that the Ascended Astarian storyline, like if you chose to have him ascended, I kind of wish that there was a way for him to ascend and still kind of not turn into an a-hole, but he definitely turns into an a-hole. And I think they like really want you to know that that's what they think happens then, because like in a later patch, I think it's the latest one.
How much farther can I go?
I think they even made like him even more of an a-hole. Like some of his actions more a-hole-ish. Like post-ascent, like if you do the ascension. So they like they really want you to know that that is not a good choice. Okay. Is there anybody who needs us this morning? Azor wants to talk. What do you want?
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Little Will's all grown up. I can't wait to see what trouble he gets into.
Force Will to make an impossible choice.
Impossible? My bargain was uncommonly reasonable. A single soul for the return of Baldur's Gate's most beloved duke. A real bargain, I should think. I never thought the legendary Blade of Frontiers would surrender his father for freedom. Not very valorous, if you ask me. But what does a mean old devil like me know about heroes?
You never told me how the Absolutists captured you.
Correct. I didn't. If you must know, I was scouting the cultists on behalf of Zariel, but those cursed shadows were thick enough to fell even a half-fiend. I woke in that damned pod. It kept my body sealed and my most powerful magic silenced. But a brave, kind, benevolent soul set me free. Gallantry isn't dead, after all.
Can I leave now? Okay, she's done talking to me. She's basically said what she wanted to say. Alright, does anybody else have anything to say? Clear cup is fine, scratch is fine. Okay, so let's leave.
Don't be such a heartless bastard.
The broadsheet's gone to pot ever since I left.
This way. down there. That's some sorcerer's sundries. We'll worry about that in a little bit.
Anyway, we just going to let what's his name and his toy son.
Those absolutists love my control.
Make no
You
sudden
do
moves,
love my
and
control.
no one
This
gets
way.
hurt. The cultists took control of my fiancé. Cheery, isn't it? Have you got anything I can use to bring him back? Here's a tip. Latest Balder's Mouth edition. Oh,
Flim's cobblers walk in a pauper, strut out a duke.
Be very welcome to Flim's Cobblers, humble family home of our Archduke Enver Gortash. He may not have followed in his old man's shoe steps, but Archdukes, not so bad, is it?
So these are Enver's parents.
Gortash's dad. And he seems proud.
See where's?
Finest leather in the city. Ask anyone.
So the thing that got noticed before was this portrait.
Big Gortash fans. Better not be cursed.
Upstairs. Old Baldur's Gazette. Still Watchers, Greater New Protectors. Sanitation strike by sewer kobolds. Public Park, Public Disgrace. Elf Song at Tavern changes its tune. Another golf from Buffoon Duke. Lord Porter. Refugees from Eastern Unrest arrive in Rivington. Are vampires real? Patriarch says no. Look, Astarion, you're not real, apparently.
Is that supposed to be a bard or a druid?
Gortash hasn't,
Those absolutists.
sent wealth to his parents, doesn't look like.
Control of my fiancé. Have you got anything I can use to bring him back?
That would be the mindless scoring charm.
Courier.
Don't have any of
Are you
those.
selling newspapers?
Hands are too big. And I don't like the colours.
I wish we could get this over with. If I don't make my deliveries, I don't get paid.
Okay, so it looks like they've got some people lined up to question him about something.
An amulet,
Honest spin.
absolutist rebuttal. Maybe an enchanted ring.
Those charms all sound a bit out of my price range.
Oh, that building has a lot of loot in it, so we won't go. One thing we'll mention. Where's you guys' mailbox?
You're just making that up on the spot.
Let's see. Okay, so kind of let me get in here. We're going to go to the loudest area in the game. There's just a lot of background noise, so I'm going to lower the ambient volume to like 20. There we go. Let's talk to this vendor. You can already hear it starting.
Carlack Cliffgate? That can't possibly be you, can it?
Fitz! If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Where the hells have you been, girl? Last I heard you'd run off to Neverwinter, and that was what? 10 years ago?
Neverwinter? Who told you that?
Gortash. Said you didn't even give notice.
Ha! That prick, but... Never mind that. Look at you. The years have been good to you.
I won't lie. They have.
Catch up to uninterrupted.
Well, go on, girl. Tell me everything.
First thing first. You saw the news, didn't you? About Archduke Gortash.
Right? Oh, I'm sure the fox will make a great duke of the hen house.
I think you were the only thing that kept him a little honest. After you left, things got dark, fast. I got out while my soul was still intact. Started working for an arms merchant. Still in the trade, as you can see. Met my fella Gregor that way. Been together 8 years now. And Carlack, we've a little one on the way.
Fitz! That's incredible! Congratulations! Mum life, huh? You're going to be incredible.
Gods, I hope so. Even after all these years, it seemed to happen so fast. But now that you're back in town, you must come to ours. All of you. We'll have a good supper, catch up. You can meet Gregor. And the little one in a few months. Are the two of you together?
Ew, no. Just mates. Very good mates.
Oh, that's lovely. It's a pleasure to meet you.
I can't tell you how good it is to see you, Fitz. I'd love to come have dinner with you and Gregor. We're in the city on some urgent business, but can I come find you when it's all settled?
I'd love that. Meanwhile, if you're still in the business of intimidation, you should take a look at my stock.
She has arrows. She has weapons. Historian. So that is an improvement damage overall wise. Go ahead. Alright. Oh no, Carlett can use it. Okay, I think I'm gonna give this to us.
I'm behind.
I'll give this to Carlett tends to use a bow more often. Use range more often.
Watch your back.
Or let's start. I'll give it to one of y'all, and then maybe I'll give the if I give it to a Astarion, I'll give this blue one to Carlack. What's a longbow? I don't know if Carlack can use a short bow, but well, I guess I can find out. Do you have a short bow? Oh, what is this? Okay, yeah, that's a longbow. Can you use a short? She can use a short bow. Okay, so it doesn't matter. Okay, well she has that. Now let's sell this other stuff. So we have a lot of gold. Historian. Shadow Heart. What did you sell? Silver and powder barrel. That. Encumbered. Oh, that's right. I've got a bow on me. That's why.
Great to have you back, Karlach.
Okay. Now, I started. Let's do this. Do this. Send that back to Karlach. Okay. Karlach, is this an improvement for you? 3 to 8. But I do get a possibility to frighten. Oh, not so she's not proficient with it. Okay, well, are you proficient with this? Longbows you are, for some reason. Okay, so you know what, let's switch that back then. Oh, I'm not having the right person selected, no wonder. Okay. It's actually a no, it's a definitely a drop. Come on. I'm actually thinking I'm gonna do this. There you go. And Starion. Camp. You gotta get your bow back. This for now. like what he had to say.
Hope that wasn't a lie. I hope we do get to meet up with Fitz when this is all over. First step, save the city. Then, save myself. And last but not least, dinner with an old friend. What more could you ask for?
Okay. The reason I turned down the volume is because over here, we have these three putting on a magic show. And they're constantly casting spells, which they're yelling is high in volume, and then their spells create volume, and so it's a cacophony of noise constantly around those three.
You in need of protection, friend? What am I saying? Everyone's in need of protection. Don't be shy. This armor can't keep you alive if it's sitting here with me.
You have. Sell this folder. Alright, let's see. He has a medium armor, dex modifier. Don't really think I need a full dex modifier to anybody that wears medium armor. Standard armors. Standard armors. Starting, what do you have on? Spider silk armor. There's some light armor that's actually an improvement for you. Actually an improvement for you, but it's a blue armor. Don't really would want to. Sinful red on bone white dye. Yes, thank you. Let's get rid of this white and scarlet, black and jade green. It's the summer green is what I have. Black and summer green. So no armor, but we've got some new dye for a Starian.
Truth be told, I wear chainmail to bed these days. Oh, I've heard too many stories to take any chances.
New dye for you. Let's try this on your. Can't fit. Yes. Fancy. Alright. Back. Oh. No. Find a good chest piece, because apparently we're not going to get one at the moment. There we go. Don't you look fancy. And I'll worry about dyeing your boots and gloves later if I decide to.
Considering an army of cultists is on its way to cut our throats?
We are not going to go into Sorcerer's Sundries at the moment. Ooh, cat.
You, the god's damned disease of the gate. Lady Mazora told me everything. How you and the Blade of Frontiers slaughtered his own father. How he craves ultimate power. How he means to make the city bow to him and him alone. First I finish you, then I finish the Duke's traitorous son.
Okay. Let's let's see about this history. So basically, Mazor is now out here spreading lies about us. It's, you know, she likes to stir up trouble.
You remember the stories of Elturel's fall. The city was dragged into the hells at Zariel's behest, and Ravengard along with it.
Okay. Let's do this. Ravengard can still be alive. We need to save him. Because it is true that it's what we're trying to do.
Stand down. I believe you. The battle lord help me. What darkness has fallen upon us? Listen, there's something Will should know. On his way from Elturel, Ravengard sent a messenger with word of the cult. He knew about the Absolute. I thought little of it at first, but he realized the danger before anyone else did. He understood that if the cult was successful in raising an army, Baldur's Gate would be doomed. And he knew that to protect the city, one trained in the ways of the great champions would have to rouse the worm living beneath. If I'm not mistaken, that would be Will.
Think there's a dragon living under the city?
A bronze dragon, to be precise, sleeping beneath us. The worm goes by many names. Ansor, the Waiting Storm, the Heart of the Gate. He made Balduran a binding promise to protect the city when its need was greatest. The city's survived countless threats, but Ravengard knew its walls would fall to the cult. With him gone, and the city near ruin, your call is to unleash the Heart of the Gate. Take this, the legend of Ansor. The bards call it a tall tale, but every last word is true. Follow its path to the worm, or do not, and let the coast be drowned in blood.
Yeah, we'll seek the worm and ask for his help.
I was right to lay down my arms. Fohammer be praised. I should go, gather allies. We'll join you in your hour of need. Free the worm, and may his thunderous wind drive the Absolute from the coast.
Okay, so we now have a book. Okay, so Raven, like Duke Ravengard, looks like you put notes in. Entrance to N1 prison. Something about sparks and torches use lightning skills. It's basically telling you how to get to him. So, this is there. As you can see, the ruckus is kicked up.
What's in here?
This. Drink. Animal speaking potion. Let's talk to a cat.
I have something to ask.
Hold, Seeker. Have you come to swear yourself to Shress by my paw?
Shress is in Shress's crest?
Yes, and no. Your kind has lost their way in their worship of the feline of Felicity. You only hold to her basest tenets. Now, will you heed our mother's call and bolster her as she crushes the heathen Absolute beneath her divine paw?
Yes, I pledge myself to Shress.
Yes, yes! Together we shall spread the word of the wonder in her every paw step. I will sing her name in the streets, and you will bring her prayers to those suffering 2 legs instead of 4.
Treacherous. No idea what that was about. Okay, we need a newspaper for today, I think.
Come get your copy of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette. When the mouth speaks, the city shakes. All right there, Chief. Can I interest you in a copy of our fine broadsheet?
Sure, why not?
Have a gander at that. Come back tomorrow if you fancy fresh news.
Okay. Pressure mounting between Baldurians and refugees. We can't risk taking spies to the absolute end. Elfsong Tavern under rat invasion. Not anymore, we killed them all. Sea goddess foaming angry, says damp priestess. Predacious pilferings crease the brows for the wall. Possibly me. We all make mistakes, infamous disgrace. Van Parade. Sea goddess angry, says priestess. So nothing necessarily that we've had a hand in. Mail.
Find all the remedy and alchemy ingredients you need at Bonecloak's Apothecary.
Here. Have I? Right. Okay, I have not. There's a teleport here, so after I'm done in here, I'm gonna make sure I grab that. And I think we'll end for today.
Hop, hop.
Yes, love.
Not like that, you old goat.
Sorry.
Didn't anyone teach you to sweep towards the door? You need more business than this to keep the place afloat. Maybe if you didn't eat enough for 3. It's you. I never forget a face. Noble stock is why the customers came. We were out in our arses soon enough without it. Too bad my worthless fella couldn't get one simple thing right in his life.
These are the guys who are in the Underdark.
Go on then.
Well, it is unfortunate that I end up buying a lot from her because she does have spring potions, and she also has potion ingredients, some of which end up being like stuff I can use. So let's buy these. I think I've got enough. I'm going to buy a couple of animal speaking. I'm running low. Okay, ingredients. Some. I'm not hoping to do by type, but oh, it did do by type. Let's refresh by type. So she has alchemy ingredients, then she has food, then she has more alchemy ingredients. So it's not really by type. The thing you want to look for in the alchemy ingredients at this point is, see, this was the previous potion. I'm now looking for, I think it's called Kenri hair. I think that's what you need to make the highest level potion. Book I need to keep. I might need to put that in camp so I don't have to spend these. Right. Those two. Put this way down here. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna send this to camp. Go. And going to swing back here.
Breathe deep and move.
Don't know how to make a greater healing potion. Recipe right there. And you can get all this stuff for free. Easier to do it this way. Clicking on the names of the plants with the thing up.
More for me.
To hide. Locked. Starting to lockpick it.
Easy. Don't mind me. Carefully now.
Okay. Looting.
Easy.
Even though she complains about having to close her store because she's so poor, but oh well. Sorry, I need to take that. And counting house safe number 3 key. You can find basically all the keys to all the safes at some place in the city, but I do find that most of them are just a pain to get. It's just easier to have a star and lock pick most of the saves, so. There's a door there. Can't remember how to open it.
Can't slow down.
This is bone cloak. I'm gonna take a look real quick. Kinda look. So what's right? There's a secret room here. Apparently it is hidden on these boxes. There it is. See it? Oh, it's so hidden. I've actually been in here before.
Are the gods truly this petty?
These mushrooms put their clouds out. Leave them be for a while. This way. I don't think I've actually been in here. This is dissipated. Here.
Anything of use?
The reason I'm checking the bottles, racks in here when I haven't done anywhere else is because box scanner. husband could have been cured by the noble stock, but she wasn't. She wasn't really looking for the noble stock for him. She was looking for it for his shop. Pick it.
These boots have seen everything. Open up.
Real quick. Okay. It's like, can I actually loot anything that's in that box? And the answer is no. Back this way. Go. Earth grenade. What is that? Nothing. Okay, so let's drop. Pit. Key. Apothecary chest key. I've already lockpicked it. Here. Angle that they keep trying to put me on. Okay, I'm still up on cover. Let's see. Let's split this again. Camp. Still over encumbered. Split this. This to Lilac. These to Shadowhawk. Okay. Alright. So path is clear.
Always room for more?
So I think what you find out here is basically he was an abusive husband. I think I don't know if it was a brewing accident or just exposure to certain elements, but he basically had mental deterioration and he couldn't really, like, his whole demeanor kind of changed. And then, so basically she, like, took charge of the apothecary and stuff, and, she basically kind of, said, well, I'm not gonna bother, fixing him, because, he was abusive to me, and so now I'm just gonna do my own thing. She's gonna cure him, and she's kind of, like, constantly belittling him to kind of, I guess,
Let's see what you're hiding.
kind of, treat him like he treated her, so. I'm not gonna bother looting this chest. I've got what I needed from here, and basically went in there mainly for that key. So there's the teleport, so let me
What path lies before me?
get that on my map. So I'm going to
No traps,
this box.
please.
I'm going to teleport back to side strand. Yeah, low city was fine. I mean, I don't want to load it right here. Go back down here where I was before I needed a vendor.
Is that supposed to be a bar?
Here. Start next episode is that house right there. So, let's before I log off, let me let's just sell that Shadow Heart. Potion for Shadow Heart. Die. Okay, so let's that alchemy pouch, and we'll see if we can make anything. Why not? Blood serves. Bloodless. I think I need Fang. He'll work Fang. Lightning resistance. Those. Fine. Anything else? Okay.
Those charms all sound.
Alright. So these need to go to Shadow Heart. These go to Shadow Heart. Alright, and good. Yeah, we're good. Alright. So now we're gonna save. And that is going to do us for this episode. When we come back next time, we'll be once again just exploring more buildings, in Lower City. I'll try and be staying by the seaside kind of area. Except for there's a couple of things that I'm going to be kind of like skip over for now because they basically change my existence accessibility to other buildings and stuff if I do it too soon. So we'll hold off on those for now. But that'll be in the next episode, starting with this building right here. Should be back in a couple days. But till then, bye, buddy.